there's something you really got to notice. It's really really good in America. It's what persecuting the church. If you can persecute the church openly, you are rewarded in America. If you, hey man, you saw what he did. I'm not saying that a person shouldn't be called out if they do wrong. No, you should be able to atone and do that. But persecuting the church is you got to really pay attention to it's happening, right? They've been doing it the last. It's been going on a while, right? And I'm not saying that some of this stuff isn't just in whether it be molestation and all that different stuff, but I'm saying that persecuting the church is way up there. And you got to remember, so if people came out of slavery, right, and a lot of times people are talking about what this person did and this person did, and you got to take into consideration the timeline, right? Because a lot of times, black women will go in on black men, and you be like, well, were they getting the brunt of those hits in slavery? Were they getting the most of it, right? So if they were, there's some trauma that goes with that and probably is going to be carried down, right? So if you marry, into that, are you marrying just, oh, it look good, boy, oh, it look good, meaning what in that person's lineage do you need to solve, right? Also with that person in marriage, not just that you bring back a king's ransom to that family and keep that family lineage going. No, not just so. Yeah, a lot of pastors said for me when I got married, they was better married than a burn. Let it burn, sure, all that stuff, man. Let it burn. I would, what I'm saying? Really, we get down to you guys. Look, because it'd be like, so let's say if you had the apocrypha, whatever the book was or whatever, and or let's say if you said, hey, I'm gonna bring, I'm gonna come up. One thing about Eddie Lewis, right? He would have women from the church bringing him spaghetti to the front door. What does that mean? By the same token, if you valued me, say if you never paid me, but you brought your um, let's say if you thought I had some type of sexual disease and you brought that, hey, this worked for me, I'm gonna bring it to you and make sure you got it. Well, why didn't you just do it? Remember, persecuting of the church and making people look bad is a very big practice here in America, meaning the church is not a hospital and a healer, right? So if it's not a hospital or school or healer, then what do they practice? Singing, dancing, and persecuting, right? So what's in the world? Rapping, singing, persecuting. Rapping, singing, persecuting. Rapping, singing, persecuting.